Just like that. Just like that. It's a finally Friday. Hello and good morning to you, Jason. Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning, buddy. And Carrie, where the heck are
Morning.
you?
I'm in California.
California.
Yeah,
It's dark there.
I know. It's only 5 a.m. here. So I got up early just to hang out with you this morning. Hang out with everyone.
Oh.
She misses us.
I
Oh.
do. I
Are
do.
you sad? We haven't seen each other in like 24 hours. I'm sure you're going through some Carson withdrawals, aren't you? Yes. All right.
Well, you said you wanted to come to California, so I brought you.
That's fantastic.
You should have got the floaty.
What's
Get
floating?
yourself a little bit pull that mic a little bit closer to you, buddy.
You should have got the Carson floaty for the ocean.
Oh,
That's right.
They actually have a rental here. It just says Carson Floaties. $25 for a half day.
I didn't know about that.
I know. There's this whole other world over here that you just don't even know about. It's like a parallel universe.
Wow.
So I'm a pretty big deal over there, huh?
Yeah, you are.
You're gonna have one of those. You're gonna have a personalized Carson floaty when you get back. There's gonna be cardboard cutouts. What you're gonna have one of those little stuffed animals that when you travel the world, you guys just take the Carson teddy bear with you.
Like the traveling gnome, but it's gonna be Carson.
Yes. Welcome to it. New Living Now and New Living Mornings. My name is Chris. That's Jason. Carrie hanging out with us in California. We'll dive into what's going on here this morning. But of course, we got to start things out as we always do with a little music, a little mile of music. 34 days away before the big event kicks off on College Avenue, downtown Appleton. Of course, tons of music. But today we're kicking it off with a band called Bandit on the Run. The tune is Radio, getting their start in the subways of New York. A lovely little trio, some fun up-tempo music to get you going here with New Living Mornings and newlivingnow.com.
Judgment Day. Hear the man sing out a mighty tune. There's the women crooning low. Now the kids are howling at the moon. And will you join, oh, will you join the show? Oh, it's astounding how you found yourself at the center of the walking road. Now the sun rings out, where will you go? To the dance or to the depths of your soul? Now will you wander back, my dear, down below, or come back to us one day on the radio? Let's all gather round the TV screen.
How can this be?
Watch the wigs and makeup fly.
What do you mean?
Gather round around the TV screen. Fill your weary eyes. See the cartoon cat with diamond eyes. And the newscast all in red. Country flippers in the candlelight. And will you lose, or will you lose your head? It's astounding how you found yourself at the center of the forking road. When the drum rings out, where will you go? To the dance or to the depths of your soul? And will you wander countryside. There's a devil at the store. There's a child who will no longer hide. And will you open, will you close the door? Astounding how you found yourself at the center of the forking road. The drum rings out, where will you go? To the dance or to the depths of your soul? Will you wander back, my dear? Down the road, or come back to us one on the radio.
On the radio. That was fun.
That was uplifting.
It was. That one will get you up and get you going. Bandit on the Run Radio going to be taking one of the stages, probably several of the stages. Mile of Music coming up in 34 days. Big event right here in our backyard, and super lucky to have that. Some of the talent right there that's going to be taking the stage. So some fun stuff to get us going here. Good morning. Finally, Friday edition of the show here. New Living Mornings and newlivingnow.com, a little professional referral resource. It's just a bunch of pros that, well, we get together every now and again, 3 days a week, and chat about stuff and put together a little show here and have some fun. And at the same time, refer the professionals that we as professionals use on a daily basis and have success with, and that just make it a little bit easier for folks that live in and around the valley in Northeast Wisconsin. And we've got Jay Boneski with us today, one of my besties. Jason, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good this morning.
Thank you so much for filling in.
No problem.
How are things over there? Do you think you can stand up to what Carrie does over
I'm
there?
trying to. They're big shoes to fill.
So yeah,
picking on my
Carrie's
feet.
gone. Ryan, he's on a part-time basis, stepping back a little bit. Still love him, but evidently mornings aren't his thing. So we're gonna utilize his services in other ways. And Carrie, we put her on the beach. She's about ready to rent a surfboard, she said.
They do
Yes?
have surfboard rentals here, but it's too cold. Way too cold.
Did you say it was like 50 degrees?
Yeah, it's in the 50s right now.
Well, at least let the sun come out.
You know, it'll start peaking soon. I had to go find some light. I wish I could be right on the beach.
I'm actually very impressed that you're up with us this early in the morning, to be honest with you. I didn't think I did think that maybe last night would have been a night where you just went out and had some good times, and this morning
we did, but it was an exhausting day of travel, and then it was the 2 hours ahead of time, so I got to bed, pretty darn early. So I was I contemplated. I'm like, no, I said I was gonna be there, so I will be there.
I would have been totally okay if you said, no, I'm not doing it this morning.
I know.
I totally would have understood that. The travel thing. Jason's had himself a little bit of travel stuff this week.
It was a fun travel week. Way too much
Liar.
time in Detroit.
See, the thing is though, I feel bad for you, but at the same time, I don't, because you travel a lot. You fly a lot, and I don't ever hear problems.
I don't normally have problems, but
So
yes,
you're
this
due.
time
It's
made
a
up.
balance thing, man. It's a yin and yang. You have to have some bad in there somewhere to balance it out.
Exactly. And this
So you
was
got
just
a
one
ton
where
with.
it was all on the same trip,
Yeah.
both directions.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. So you'll be back on what? So Monday you're coming back, so you'll be back live for Wednesday's show then, right?
Yeah, Wednesday we're flying out. I'll be on an airplane, so not gonna get me.
Yeah. Unless, of course, you
Mm.
find that little 10-stool tiki bar for sale on the beach. That
Yeah,
the one where we're gonna serve fresh food and cocktails, and then just
I would gladly bartend for you.
Would you? Should we do
I would.
that? New
See, I
New Living
Sacrifice
Now.
things, and I could make that happen.
I feel like as a team we can make this work. I feel like we could dot the shorelines of the United States with our little 10-stool tiki huts, fresh seafood, and delicious cocktails. I feel like
we're
this
gonna
is
make it
something we should
mobile.
work on.
We'll
What's
make it
that?
mobile. We're gonna make it mobile. That's why we're gonna buy one of those old RVs and renovate it.
There you
Into
go.
It'll be a mobile restaurant that we just take up and down coastlines.
I'm in. I'm in.
Coast-
At this point, I
coastal
am
tour.
absolutely in. Yep. So start making some connections with some of those the fishermen out there so they can bring us in some fresh product.
Yeah.
And we'll start working on our cocktail recipes. That's actually one of my goals. Not a goal, but it was like one of those little dreams that would be super cool to spend the rest of my life wearing the linen outfits, the white
Oh yeah.
linen outfits, like to live out the rest of my days wearing that, half unbuttoned so you could see the hair on my chest, puff out the top a little bit, and then have a 10 stool little booth in my house. It can even be a hut or a trailer. I mean, I don't even care.
A yurt.
A yurt,
Yurt.
fine, on the beach, just up a little ways. And I feel like that would be an amazing existence and one hell of a way to go out. Enjoying the sunrise and the sunset on the water and fresh seafood. And then you invite your friends and family back from Wisconsin every now and again.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I had some tuna tartare yesterday. It was fabulous. And clam chowder. It's like all I want to eat is seafood out here.
Tuna tart. That's raw tuna, right? Like a
Yeah.
ground up raw tuna kind of thing.
It's chopped up, but they served it on like really thick tortilla shells with just like a little spice on it. Oh my God, it was so good.
I do like me some fresh seafood.
So
Absolutely.
yummy.
I don't know that I've had the tuna tartare, but I mean, it's not any different than just raw tuna there. It's eating sushi and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, rolling through your Friday's going to be a little damp. It looks like we've got some, I was just checking the radar a little while ago, and it looks like we got a big green blob rolling across the Midwest right now. So we don't need it, but we got more of it. More of the wet weather going to be rolling this way, and a chance for some of the thunderstorms to roll in with it as well. And it looks like a slight chance maybe tomorrow throughout the day, though. Sunday going to be a beautiful day, lots of sunshine, looking at a high of 80 there. And so not a terrible weekend. We've definitely gotten to the point where we don't need any more rain for a bit.
At least a
Right.
couple of weeks.
The lawn in the backyard, there's actually we've got a spot in our neighborhood where everybody's yard kind of dips down and makes a bowl. So the back part of everybody's yard in our neighborhood is super soaked. And I tried mowing the lawn yesterday, and I got halfway to the back and I had water up over my ankles. And well, no, this lawn's not getting mowed anytime soon. And it just sounds like it's going to continue to be that way. But whatever, it could be a drought. We could be short. It's always one or the other. The perfect just doesn't hang out very long.
It could rain Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and that'd be fine.
So is that what you're putting in a request for? If we can
Yeah.
only rain these 3 days and the rest of them, leave my
Dry,
weekends
sunny.
alone, leave the weekend alone so I can go out on the boat, right?
Exactly.
So we can head to Lake Camelot and get on the pontoon and have some fun. I'll make some calls and see what I can do. Who's joining us here this morning? Jess, Mike, good morning, buddy. Mike wants some beach volleyball with your fresh seafood and cocktails. You got it. Whatever you want. How about we fire up some beach pickleball? Huh?
Ooh,
Mr.
that'd
Mo?
be fun.
Yeah, I think that'd be good times. I think that actually sounds like a lot of fun, to be honest with you. I got to stop talking about it because it's depressing me because I'm still here in Wisconsin. Got a
No,
day
you're
worth of
not.
work in front of us. It's going to rain.
You're here.
There I am. I can't believe you did that. Can you please put me in some like inappropriate places and take pictures?
Oh, just wait till tomorrow.
She's already done it, dude. She's already done it. I can tell by the look on her face. Yep. Look at. See that smirk on her face? She's like, all right, I've got like 25 of them in the can.
We want to see him on a few floats tomorrow.
Can't wait. Oh, the gay parade? The gay
That's
pride
on
parade?
Sunday is the Pride Parade.
Oh, exciting stuff. Yeah, so Carrie's gone, and we brought in Jason, one of our local professionals, and you'll find his information online at newlivingnow.com, one of our specialty mortgage. What did you say?
Lenders.
Specialty mortgage lenders. So what is it that you work on?
It's Greenstone Farm Credit. Everybody else thinks that when they hear Greenstone Farm Credit that all we do is farms, but a lot of what I do is rec land, lots, and we do construction loans, including a do-it-yourself construction.
Okay.
Ooh.
Very cool. You've been doing this for a little bit now. He's been my mortgage guy for, well, the entire time I've known you. I mean, for forever. And so how is that part of the business? Obviously there's home mortgages and condo mortgages and that kind of thing. You stepped off to this specialty, but as far as the building and that stuff goes, are you staying pretty busy right now?
Yeah, it's actually very busy. There's a lot of land transactions going on. Um, and we have some pretty aggressive programs for it. And then construction, we're in the middle of construction season, so that's been very busy.
Is it? And it's still, as far as building goes, it's still a little bit pricey, right? For some.
It is a little bit pricey. But on the flip side, there's not a lot of inventory out there,
Right.
so and you can get exactly what you want.
Right. So do you see people picking up land right now with a future plan where it's like, hey, let's score the land now if we can, and then put together our plan in a year or 2 years, and then that's when we start building? Because at some point there'll be a shift in the market, and
Yeah,
and
and
everything
we
is
do
gonna
see a lot of that where people are buying with the intentions of we've got a 5-year plan of building, or um we have other people where it's like the instantaneous, we're buying a lot and we're putting something up right away.
just ready to rock and roll, huh?
So
Well,
that's
that's
kind of
cool.
all over the board, and I've had a lot of people saying they're like, we should have did this 5 years ago.
Hmm.
God,
You know,
yeah.
if everybody had a crystal ball and could tell what was going to happen with real estate and cost of construction and all that.
Hmm. If I had that crystal ball, we would all be doing this show from the beach in my 10 stool grass hut. That's what we would
Oh,
be doing right now.
I have 3 stools. So,
But now we just need the grass hut, 6 more stools, and some fresh seafood, and I'm on my way. Oh, and the linen outfit. I have the
well,
linen
the
outfit.
the sun is
think you have more
starting
than
to come
one.
up a little bit.
Oh, there you
Um,
go.
J- Jason, that's a really big deal for the do-it-yourself construction loans. There's not a lot of places out there that will do that.
As far as I know, there's not anybody else out there that's doing that. So it is kind of a big thing. And that is a lot of our construction deals are the DIY product, because there's a lot of people in the business or in the trades that are able to do a lot of the work themselves. And it's a huge cost saver over having to say that we're going to pay somebody to do the work that you could do yourself.
So basically, they act as their own general contractor, and everything's ran through your title company and signed off on. Is that how it works?
Correct.
Yeah.
Look at that. Wow. That
Pulling
is
out my
super informative.
pulling out my old mortgage knowledge.
From the beach. This is
Right.
amazing.
Right.
Absolutely love it. But there's so much that goes along with this stuff, and there's a lot of that as a real estate agent, I've been in this for 10 years, and there's still so much of that stuff that I don't know. It's complicated. There's a lot of things that go on. There's lots of gears that make that machine work. And that's an interesting conversation that maybe we should have in front of the camera again, record this and put that out there for the folks of Northeast Wisconsin so they can get themselves educated a little bit. Because at the end of the day, one of the biggest hurdles that we've got right now is there's just not enough places to live.
That's true.
We are super short on houses. I think there's something going on in the valley. They just met earlier this week. All the powers that be, and we're like setting some numbers. And I heard the tune that like we're short 18,000 houses.
And a lot of it is
Wow.
the affordable houses. When you look at new construction, I mean, I'm typically seeing 500,000 plus. But it's the entry level homes that there isn't enough inventory of, which
Yeah.
And you
has
can't
been
build
a
them.
problem for a while now.
And you can't build them for under 300 now. So they have to come up with new options.
I think they can, but it's tougher,
It's hard.
yes,
It's hard.
but you got to get a little creative. It's a situation and a problem that hasn't really presented itself before. And I think if those individuals who are in those positions to build these houses, the area's big builders, they need to really sit down and figure out a way to build these houses that are going to come in at that, that 300,000 price point as a brand new place.
Yeah.
Because once you get up to above that 350, which is where most of them are, 350 and up, you're out of that. There's that big chunk right there that it's not helping the mix at all. And then they end up
Right.
sitting on the houses because most of them are building them as specs. So now you've got these houses, which we can look at the market and we can see a lot of new houses that have been sitting. They're dropping prices on some of them. The builders are not making any money on that. So somebody at some point's got to sit down and figure that part out. But it's an ongoing thing, and we're all a part of it, and we as professionals are doing what we can each and every day to get people into those houses and get the market moving. But it's good to know that that there's options out there, and there are things to get people into those homes, and we just got to stick with it. Oh, Mike's Mike's chatting here online. Let's jump into birthdays today. If you're with us today, if you're checking out the show now or the replay a little bit later on today, and it happens to be your birthday, happy birthday. On that note, I missed one of our buddies. Owen's birthday was on Tuesday.
Oh,
Yeah, I totally missed it, but it's not my fault. It's Facebook's fault.
I believe that because I didn't see it on Facebook.
I think we can all blame things on social media and Facebook. Like we've come to rely on Facebook to let us know, hey, it's your buddy's birthday today. Send him a message, right? Somebody else is telling me. I mean, I barely remember to put on socks and underwear during the day. So like to remember other people's birthdays, I mean, I forget my own birthday. So it's one of those, Owen, happy birthday to you. But if today is your birthday, you're sharing that day with some famous people like Mel Brooks, who's
I
98 years old. And did you guys hear
Whoa.
this? I am so excited about this. They're making a
making
Spaceballs 2. They're
That's
making
awesome.
a Spaceballs 2. I am so excited. I'm a little sad because obviously we're missing a few people in there, including John Candy. But I think that is so awesome and there's actually several different movies that are coming out that they're rebooting, and I'm pretty excited about that. But Mel Brooks, one of those famous dudes that got his birthday today. Kathy Bates, 76 years old today, celebrating her birthday. John Elway, quarterback, 64, his birthday today as well. It's John Cusack.
I love
He's
him.
one of my faves. Who doesn't love John Cusack, right?
Right.
Favorite John Cusack movie? Can you guys mention it right now? Can you guys pick it?
I would say Can't Buy Me. No, not Can't Buy Me Love. What's the?
Yeah, Can't Buy Me Love is one of them, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
is
so.
that?
Yeah.
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 That's my
And
favorite.
then the one where he's holding the boombox out in the front yard.
Yes.
That one. Yeah.
Yes.
John Cusack. Love that guy. Gil Bellows, fella from Shawshank Redemption. Loved him. Elon Musk, if you're celebrating today.
Do you know he just had his 12th kid?
I'm sorry, what?
He just had his 12th kid.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. Dude's
Gosh.
busy.
Do you think he's gonna be able to afford it?
I don't know. But I was talking about that, and my stepmom goes, "That's one of your friends?" And then my sister's like, "Yeah, it's her friend Elon Musk." She's like, why does he have 12 kids? I'm like, I don't know. He's really busy too. He's like launching satellites and sending people to Mars. She's like, you guys are messing with me. I'm like, I'm like, we're just not actually friends.
Too funny. Elon. Weird guy. But whatever. Who am I to judge? Kelly Pickler. She's 38 today. Happy birthday. If it's your day today, we appreciate you spending just a couple moments with us here. As far as national days go, got a couple of those. Let's celebrate those today. It's jump in your Corvette and go cruising day today. Hey, Jay.
Great weather for it.
Hey, Jay, that's you and I. That's you and I jumping on that whatever kind of Corvette that is. I think that's a bet.
It's a
I'm not
silver
sure.
bullet.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I thought it was funny, and
I don't
I knew
think that's a
Jason would
Corvette.
appreciate me giving him some guns.
Sun's out, guns out.
Right? It's Insurance Awareness Day today. I don't know
That's
why insurance
impressive.
needs its day, but it's got one.
I don't know why insurance needs so many personas.
I did think this was a pretty funny picture. Like all of the insurance companies have something going
A
on.
duck, a guy, or the gecko, slow.
Yeah, National Body Piercing Day today. So there's
Carrie, I
that.
bet you could get some of that done out there.
Yeah.
I could.
Are you gonna get some piercings done while you're out there, Carrie?
Maybe.
Do share. Ceviche Day
Ceviche.
today. Do love me some good ceviche. You're probably gonna get
Same.
some good stuff out there.
Yeah, I definitely, it's on my radar.
I feel like that's one of those places where you need to find a food truck. You know, one of those tiny little things. That's probably gonna be the best food.
There's
that you're
a
gonna find.
little seafood shack right across the street from our hotel, like on the water. So I kind of want to go find them this afternoon. So
Very
should
cool.
be
That
good.
was one of my favorite places, Tybee Island in
where's
Savannah, by
Okay,
Savannah. Was it Savannah?
sure.
No, not Savannah. Carolinas, whatever. One of those places over there. I don't remember where it was, but it was Tybee Island, and we were driving down the road to get to the island, and on the side of the road was literally a shack, and they literally had 6 stools, and the boat was parked right there. So when they ran out, they jumped in the boat, went out into the water, and got fresh food, brought it back in. By far the best seafood I ever had, and the ceviche that they brought out. It was one of those that they brought all the food out on a garbage can lid.
No,
Like they flipped the garbage can lid upside down and it was just a big pile of stuff on there. Oh, it was so good. But we also ordered some ceviche and it was absolutely amazing. One of my faves. It's tapioca day, and who doesn't love tapioca?
it's like pudding week.
Uh-huh. We had chocolate the other day. Now we got tapioca. Do you like tapioca?
I do like tapioca.
I
Yeah.
love it. I
Do you like
love
it
the
warm? Do you ever have it
I could
warm?
go both ways.
Yeah. We knew that. We knew that. Yeah. That was always the grandma would always make it fresh and then we'd have it warm. That was so I can actually taste it right now thinking about it. And it's Paul Bunyan Day today. Paul Bunyan, babe the odds. So maybe this fictitious guy has his own day, and it's bartender day today. So congratulations on your birthday. Enjoy the day. If it's a special day today, it's National Hug Somebody Day today. It's National Hug Holiday. So give out those hugs and celebrate today. Thank you so much for spending some of that with us here today. Do you have some events and news for us from California?
I have both. I have to tell you something funny though. I was going to get the events and I'm like, oh wow, there's so much going on. And I realized Facebook had my location on in California.
Oh.
I was like,
Gotcha.
oh, better be careful here. So what do you want to start with? News or events?
Why don't you jump in? What's some of the news topics that you've got?
Sure. So did you guys hear about Randall Cobb's house fire?
I did.
Yeah, isn't that sad?
Yep.
Electric
Well,
car. He should have a
is that what it
conversation.
was?
That's what I heard. Yeah, it was from electric the plug-in into his house from his electric car.
Because it was just the garage that had burnt down, right? Or started on fire. His whole house didn't actually go down, right?
I thought this how I don't know if the whole house went down, but his garage was a total loss. But
I'd seen a video. There was a short clip that had posted of his vehicles that he had in there, and he had a Mercedes. He had a couple nice vehicles that were clearly toasted. And I think it was that part. I think most of the house was saved, but the garage was a loss. And it's safe and sound though. Nobody got injured, so that's a good thing.
So that's a good thing. Bronny James is going to the Lakers, which probably wasn't a big surprise, but
Right.
I think it's kind of cool that he gets to go play with his dad, even though I'm not a huge LeBron fan. But I don't know, just something cool about that.
It's a thing, you know, it happens not very often. I mean, has this
Right.
ever really happened before? Has a father and son ever played in the NBA? Do
I
you know?
thought there was, I thought I heard a story of another father-son duo, but
Not very often. It doesn't
not
happen. So,
yeah, and this high
and especially
profile.
the caliber of talent that LeBron is, and what his son, well, is
he's not.
chalked up to be anyway.
It'll be he's there because of his name. Anyways.
Yeah,
So
100%.
I read this. I thought it was super interesting, but Indian gaming industry made a record amount in 2023, making $41.9 billion. Isn't that a crazy amount of money just from gambling?
Is that a nationwide kind of number, or is
Yeah,
that just a Wisconsin?
No, that's nationwide, but I don't have the specific numbers on Oneida, on the
Okay.
Oneida tribe, but they did say that they followed the trend of breaking like record breaking. So just goes to show you that the casino's always taking your money.
Yeah. Got a lot of us got a little gambling problem, right?
Right? Oh,
Whatever.
but it's still fun though. Brown
Yeah.
County actually hit a record number of tourism dollars in 2023 at $1.3 billion that came into Brown County. Of course, the Packers having a huge deal with that, and it's just going to surge next year with the draft that's coming in. So It'll
Sure.
be interesting to see where those numbers come. And did you guys hear that there's going to be 2 asteroids that are going to be visible by the naked eye? Starting is actually last night through Sunday. You can actually see these 2 huge asteroids from Earth. Isn't that terrifying? It sounds like a plot to a movie.
Yeah, it's
It is.
absolutely terrifying. That is legitimately one of my I guess it's a fear. I mean, it's gonna be one of those things where when it happens, it's gonna be show over for us all anyway. But
So
yeah,
over.
definitely. There's supposed to be a comet or an asteroid that's floating around there like in 2030 that's supposed to come really close, and there's a chance. I mean, it's the
Like it
numbers are
could
so
bump us.
astronomical. What's that?
It might bump us. Like
Y-
like
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I
like
don't know that there'll be any bumping, but
a little
that
bump
kind
and
of thing
grind.
is terrifying. When you think about it, that kind of event is so terrifying.
It definitely
It's
is.
just one of those that keeps me awake at night when I start thinking about it. Like, oh, good God, it would be
I know.
awful,
I
awful
know.
knowing that, hey, we're done. We're all done. This thing's going to hit. We're all going to be vaporized. Show over.
So over.
Yeah, no good.
I know. Apparently that's what happened to the dinosaurs, but who knows? One last thing I
You know
got
what? I
for
read a
you.
thing last night. Hold on.
What?
I read a thing about the dinosaurs and how long that they were there. The dinosaurs existed longer than they've been extinct.
Oh,
Wow.
So they've been extinct for millions of years, and they existed millions of years before that. That is
interesting.
crazy.
That
It
is
just
interesting.
it reminds me of how insignificant we are. When you
Oh,
look at
that's
the
depressing.
oh, and that's where my mind goes. But that's what I think about when I think you and I had this conversation when you look at the time frame of the existence of Earth, and we put that into comparison to our existence in life. If the time of Earth was the average lifespan, we would only exist for like 119 seconds.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah. 119 seconds. Show over. So that
so
kind of
over.
stuff just blows my mind, and yeah, it sends you down to a little dark depression. God, we're nothing. We're just a fart in the wind. Was here for a minute.
God, you can't go one show without talking about farts or poops, can you?
Really?
Yeah,
We
really.
talk a lot about
Okay,
farts?
I got one more thing to talk about. It's a sinkhole. There was a $1.2 million soccer field that was recently opened, and right in the middle of the soccer field, a big sinkhole opened, and it literally damaged the field beyond recognition.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
I kind of feel like that might actually make the game of soccer a little bit more interesting.
Don't fall in the hole.
Yeah, let's just
But
put a big, dark, deep hole in there, and if we lose one, if Messi ends up stepping into the hole and he's gone, hey, that's part of the game.
Who's gonna get
Yeah.
the ball?
sprained his ankle.
Who's going down after the ball?
It's like a sand trap on the golf course.
The sand trap that never ends. The
Right?
bottomless sand trap. All right,
Right.
events. What you got there, lady?
All right, events. We got the Outagamie County Fair happening, which is going through Sunday in Seymour. I believe that just opened up on Wednesday, so lots of stuff going on there. Fremont River Days is this weekend. Saturday, Glam Band is playing, which is always a super popular um, show, that live music that happens. Also on Saturday over in Freedom, the Field of Dreams is having a hot rod drive-in. So get those hot rods out and go watch an outdoor movie, which I don't know. I think that would be super fun. We've got our downtown Appleton Farmers Market. We've got downtown Oshkosh Farmers Markets this weekend, which they were canceled last weekend because there were so much rain that was happening. So, and then lots of 4th of July stuff that's happening. I put together a list of all the fireworks that are happening in the area. I actually pinned that on the top of our Facebook page. So go to New Living Now and go to our Facebook page, and you're going to see that pinned up there. But as always, you can check out the events on newlivingnow.com.
I was reading something this morning about the Outagamie County Fair because it's obviously a little bit earlier this year, and they have the stats or the number of people that have been coming in has been far exceeded the past years. So they feel like moving things up earlier is the right thing to do. And I was thinking about that a little bit, and all of the activities. It's great that we have a lot of things to do, but I do feel like at some point towards the end of summer, when all the fairs and stuff are going on, people are like, okay, we're done.
Yeah.
We've had enough. We've had enough live music. We've had enough of the events and dealing with the parking and all of that. I feel like by the end of summer, when everybody's ready to make that switch and shut down summer and get into fall and get the kids back into school, there's a point where like, okay, we're good. We're good
Right.
until the beginning of next year. So moving up those fares, I think that might be something that we end up seeing as the years progress, that people are going to start to move these events a little bit earlier, because they've got more attendance and more as far as people that are involved with it. They've got more activity there. So that's kind of an interesting little thing that I read up on this morning. So good stuff there. Yeah, you nailed everything, Carrie. Nice work. Also a food truck rally at Area 509 today. I think they have like a food truck holiday every other week, which is amazing because we've got a lot of them. But Area 509 on Badger Avenue in Appleton is a great little place there. Some great people run that. It's an awesome facility, and looks like we've got some food truck fun there. It literally, I feel like somebody just turned the light switch on behind you. It went
I
from being
know,
dark
right?
and now it's.
Yeah.
Are you going for a little beach walk?
I am. I'm gonna show you guys this place that we're staying is it's called Half Moon Bay. So it's a big fisherman's wharf, and then there's the beach and stuff here, but you can kind of see the mountains in the background, but it's foggy this morning, so it looks super cool. So I'm just
I am
kind
a
of
little
walking.
jealous. I'm not going to lie.
You should be. It's pretty cool here.
Yeah, that does not look terrible.
That's the spot
No.
for the beach bar.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
on the wharf.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
All right, Carrie, see if you can't secure us a spot. I'll start looking for the hut, and
The hut.
we'll get this wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, what time are you picking up that surfboard?
That surfboard? Let me see what time they open.
I told her I would pay for that if I could I want to see her try to get up on a surfboard. This would be so funny. And it would be even funnier if like she nailed it. Like got on. It was just like an instant surfing stud.
I would literally pay someone to put my swimsuit on and go out there and pretend like it's me. Like,
That
hey,
would be fantastic.
right?
I put in the title today. I found this video and it made me laugh. It made me feel so good. If you put on the title here, we have a happy ass. So there is literally this donkey.
You gotta look at him. Let me pat your face here. And I'm gonna show you. It's a pig leg pirate. But he put a tattoo on his neck. It's so cute.
Well, the video is not going to do us justice here, but this donkey, I'm going to post on the Facebook page because it's so cute. So there's this donkey that gets super excited about rubber chickens, and people send him rubber chickens. And this particular chicken was sent by some guy in Wisconsin. But this donkey absolutely loses it, and he shakes it, and he makes these noises. It just makes you feel good. It's like a giant dog. Like I want to cuddle with a donkey, and I'm going to post that up on the page because it is super cute. And I just thought that was a fun little laugh. Let me ask you, if you found a place that had
there's surfboards.
What's that?
She found
Oh.
the surfboards.
Did you find the surfboard? Oh, there they are.
They're not surfboards, they're kayaks. Sea
Oh, that's
kayaks.
kayak.
Oh,
Oh, I kayak in the ocean. That would be fun.
Yeah, I might actually do that later. We'll see.
I don't know about the surfboard, but I would absolutely do that. Are there sharks over there?
Yeah, there's sharks everywhere.
yeah.
Maybe I won't then.
You're fine.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Didn't some
you're
guy
fine.
just die because he was eaten by a shark like Tuesday?
Someone
She's
died when
got
they
a
drove to
big
work
raw steak
yesterday.
that she shoved in the bottom of your kayak.
Yeah, right. Why are
chumming.
all of the fish in the ocean chasing me down? Because I got
I'm chumming.
steak. Yeah. Carrie's got me chumming.
I'm chumming.
If you had a place that would give you a boat that was actually a hot tub, would you go in it?
Hell yeah. I've
Yeah.
seen one of
Yeah?
these.
Did you?
Yes.
Look at these things. How cool are they?
That
They're
is so
actually floating hot tubs.
that's actually awesome.
It's super cool. Was watching it last night as I was laying in bed, coming across some different videos, and I thought this is so cool. And they've got a bunch of them, and they're actually all over the place. I thought this was a unique place. I'm like, oh, they just did this themselves, and that's not the case. It's actually called a spa cruisy.
I love it.
Spacruising. Yeah.
Spacruising.
So I'm thinking, all right, another thing on the to-do list. Someday I want to go sit in a hot tub and float around in the middle of the lake. Be super interesting.
I think
Amanda, good morning. Deanna, good morning. Laura's joining us.
so. Hey, I
Fantastic.
have some flashback questions that I can ask both of you guys.
Well, go ahead.
I wasn't gonna let Flashback Friday go aside just because I'm not here.
You're so amazing, Carrie. You are so amazing.
Jason, are you gonna play?
I can play.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so what I have today is going to be just really short song lyrics, but I'm just going to read them to you. So I'm not going to sing them. So I'm just going to read you the song lyric, and then you guys got to guess who it's by. Okay, and if you know the song,
You don't want to sing it though?
No, because it's too easy if you sing it. I just want to like read the song lyric.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
Got
Because
it. All right.
if I sing it, then you're gonna know. Okay.
Well,
first,
I don't. I've heard her sing. She does sing quite often when she's in deep thought and in the background. And
and what?
okay, go
You
ahead.
should have sent me the answer.
What? They're not that hard. Okay. When the light's out, it's less dangerous.
When the lights out, it's less dangerous. I don't know that
I
one.
don't know that one.
Come on. When the light's out, it's less dangerous.
I feel like I'm hearing it, but I'm not connecting.
Okay, now you're gonna make me sing it.
Yes. Yes.
What? I can't do it.
Are there people watching you? Please, for the love of God, tell me
No,
there's
there
people watching
isn't.
you.
There's actually no
Aw.
one here. They're like,
Darn it.
who's this crazy girl? Okay, when the lights out, when the lights out, I can't even talk. When the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now. Entertain us.
Is it? Oh,
Hey, guys.
oh, I'm hearing it. I'm hearing
Oh.
it. When the lights out. Oh, it's Nirvana.
Yes.
Yes.
Isn't it so much harder when someone just reads the lyric?
Yes.
Okay, this one will probably be a little bit easier. Okay. Near, far, wherever you are.
It's a theme from Titanic.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Good job, Jay.
So-
Nice.
Yeah, Celine
If you're
Dion, My
watching
Heart
us and
Will
you're
Go
playing
On.
along, you can feel free to chime in if you want to comment below when she gives us the clue. All right. The
Okay.
theme song from Titanic. What's the next one?
Yes. Okay. Wake me up before you go. Go.
Wham.
Wham. Right.
Yep.
Okay. We both lie silently in the still of the night.
In
We
the still of
both-
the night.
It's the opening lyric to the song. We both lie silently, still, in the dead of the night.
Come on, Jason.
Oh.
You should know this stuff. Actually, I don't know. You should, or I shouldn't either.
What-
but
Come on.
I don't know.
You're the radio guy. Come on.
I have that's what.
Every
push it off
rose
on
has
you.
a thorn by Poison. You didn't know that one?
What?
We
Yeah,
both
oh, yeah,
lie
absolutely.
silently, still.
Poison.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
That takes
see,
me
the
back
rest
to
of
my
it-
Saturday morning bowling league days when I was 12.
Okay, next one. Oh yeah. All right. Take it easy, baby, and make it last all night.
I don't like this game. I don't like the games that make me feel stupid, Carrie.
I know
Oh,
the song. No, I
yeah.
can't think of it.
All right. Take it easy, baby. Make it last all night.
Make it last all night.
She was An American Girl by Tom Petty.
Oh, yes. See, you know what? Now we look like idiots. I don't like this game.
It's so much harder when you just say it, isn't it? Okay,
It
this
is.
okay, this one is really funny when you hear the lyric because I want to know what this really means. Okay, sucking on chili dogs outside the Tasty Freeze.
Jack and Diane.
Yeah, but why are you sucking on chili dogs outside the Tasty Freeze? That just sounds promiscuous.
It's a hot summer night. Got nothing else going on. Church is
gonna-
closed.
Church is closed. Okay, next one. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you.
Drag me away. Again, I'm hearing the song, but I'm not making the connection because my brain doesn't work like that.
It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you.
It's not. It's just gonna. You keep up these questions, you're driving me away. To shut this thing down because I'm feeling like an
Okay,
idiot.
it's Africa by Toto.
Oh. See, I'm so much better with the picture ones, Carrie.
I know you are. Okay, how about this? This is the last one. Pour me something tall and strong. Make it a hurricane before I go insane.
Oh, it's Jimmy Buffett.
Okay, see, that one was
Yeah.
easy. Okay, I'm not going to do the
I know
rest
about
because they're
Jimmy.
too hard.
Yeah, let's give that one up. Let's stop
Yeah.
right there.
I
All
was
right.
I was expecting more from you.
All right. Well, let's wrap this up. Jay, thanks again for hanging out with us today, buddy.
No problem.
Appreciate that a big bunch. Carrie, thanks for giving us a shout from the beach today. That was amazing.
It is amazing. You know what's so funny? I can see the light, and there's a restaurant across the street here, and it has a big sign that says "Fresh Ceviche."
Oh, no
Right?
kidding.
No
You
kidding.
got to let them know. It's
will.
ceviche day.
Ceviche Day.
All right, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Again, it's just a little referral resource here with newlivingnow.com. The professionals that we as professionals use on a regular basis, our clients have used and found success with. And ultimately, that's what the website is all about. And it gives us a place, a little platform to do things like this and share a little bit about our days and our lives with you guys, and an opportunity for you to do the same with us. And to spend a few minutes with us, that means a lot. So thank you very much for doing that here with newlivingnow.com. You have yourself a great weekend. Lots of stuff going on. Of course, that events page set up there online as well with newlivingnow.com. So check it out and find something to do this weekend. Be safe. Have fun. Jason, again, thank you so much for hanging out. Carrie, thank
See ya.
you.
Welcome.
We'll talk to you real soon. You guys have a great day.